we've had this great meeting again here at the Jolta Java. And I am asked, why did you write the book? And what is it really about? And Bill, the book was written because we've helped a lot of people over the years in our consulting and counseling. And 6 months after we retired, we started getting letters from clients we'd helped. We got 6 in a row over a 6-month period, and they all said basically what one of them put in these words: Wes, you have made me a millionaire. Now write a book so others can have the privilege. So we did a lot of work, we did a lot of reading. We learned how you're supposed to write a book. And we looked at all the books we were going to be competing with in the bookshelves, in the bookstores. And I and my editor, who I've known for 35 years, said, Wes, do it the way you talk. So when you think about this book, imagine that you're sitting with a master storyteller, because that's what I am. I listen to people. I've given a gift where I can 3 days later write down almost verbatim what a conversation was. And that's what this book is. It is a series of true stories woven together so that they tell the story of, in essence, a man's life working his way through the growth from being a very amateur salesperson to a very professional and successful counselor level salesperson. But along the way, you learn how people buy, because we all do the same 5 steps in anything we buy, be it a can of beans on the store shelf or a very expensive automobile. We go through these same 5 steps for every purchase. We can do it in 10 seconds, or we can take 3 years. Now, if you know what those 5 steps are, you'll buy better, and you'll do a better job of selling if you're in the business of selling. The same way you learn what selling really is and what the difference is between selling and marketing. Very many of the top level executives I've worked with did not know when they started with me that there was a difference between marketing and selling, and where marketing stops and selling begins, and why for some products you don't need any, quote, selling, but for all of them you need marketing. And then there's the whole subject of customer care. All of this is in the book, but it isn't there in a dry form with neat clipped edges on the justified type and so forth. It's stories telling you how you go. And by the way, only 40% of them are mine. The rest were either told to me or I witnessed them, but was not involved. It's a fascinating book. It's a conversation with a storyteller. As one lady has said to me, who was in charge of customer relations in a large bank, she said, Wes, I expected this to be a textbook, but it's not. But I learned something from every page, and I use it at my home, with my family, my husband, my children, and I use it here at work. It's tremendous. That's what this book is about. I invite you to enjoy it.